Hi guys, this is Skidflash here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Dreamland 3. In the last part, in the last, many parts, I've been losing so much, and it's kind of been just ridiculous, as my friend Mason would say. The worst thing about it, though, is that, I give myself advice on, how to, not suck, but I just don't take my own advice, so I still end up sucking. And it's kind of funny, too, because, just a few minutes ago, I was, looking back on, some past Let's Plays of mine, Let's Play Kirby, not Kirby's Dreamland, Let's Play, Super Mario Sunshine, and I noticed that, for one thing, I feel like I've grown up a lot since, in the past, I don't know, a few months that I've done that. Maybe not grow up is the best word for it, but maybe, changed in the past few, months since I've done it. Obviously, my voice is different, and I almost like my voice from back in the day, much more calm and relaxed, like a midnight talk show. But what else? I was listening to a specific part while I was doing this mission. I was playing pretty decent, right? And I realized that what a big thing that's changed in my Let's Plays is me doing good at video games, playing well, used to be the foundation in which I stood on. And there I go, quoting Vegeta because I've been watching a lot of Majin Buu Z. What? No. Dragon Ball Z lately. Yeah, but the very foundations I used to stand upon, which is, playing good so I don't have to commentate over and over, it's kind of been thrown out the window, seeing how I'm doing Kirby's Dreamland 3, which I must admit has been giving me a tough time, much more tough than Super Mario Sunshine or Super Mario 64. But maybe that's just because haven't been paying attention enough. And then I'm playing a blind LP, which you can't really practice a blind LP. That's takes out the whole genuinity of it. And this is a failed recording, I might add, because the first time I'd done this, I sucked so much. Something that's cool, a cool bit of polish, is that when you're floating, Kirby will float above the water because he's full of air. I thought that was a neat bit of that was a cool little thing they included. So yeah, I thought I'd just add that because it kind of goes into hand in hand with this video, because hopefully it won't, because if it is anything like my failed recording, I'm gonna be failing a lot in this one mission because what's it called? The heart star requirement for this mission is actually pretty hard. It's probably the hardest minigame, I gotta say. Chef Kowalski's minigame. It's actually Kawasaki, but I like to call him Kowalski because just more awesome. It's more cool than Kawasaki. Kawasaki is just some generic ninja name, but Kowalski, come on, it's like a penguin, and we're in an ice level, so it fits. But yeah, as I was saying, maybe Rick wasn't the best thing for it. But goodbye, Rick. I'm sorry, but I gotta go through this alone, and I gotta start not getting hit. Oh yeah, this would have been the perfect time for Rick, but apparently not. But yeah, what I was saying, yeah, that kind of goes hand in hand because I think this is where Rick Kowalski is. Yeah, here we go. Pay attention. Sound minigame, one of the hardest things. Yes, finally I got that right. The first other tries I got that all wrong, so I gotta concentrate here. Oh my god, I'm doing good. Hopefully I get this on the first try. I'm striving to do that. Hold on. Oh, damn it. I should have put a save state. I forgot to do a save state. This is exactly what I was talking about. So I'm back here again. It really doesn't help, calm me down when, to get back to Kowalski, you have to do some entire auto-scrolling section, which goes really slow, so you can't even rush through it. So you have to go through an entire auto-scrolling section just to get back to here, and if you fail, which you probably will, I will admit, this is a pretty hard minigame to play. Mostly because I don't know, something about sound is just, not doing it for me. Well, I must admit, though, I almost think it gets easier as usually it gets harder and harder, but I almost think for this mission it almost gets easier because the sounds go faster, so they're still in your memory. Your memory be green, as they would say in Hamlet, but I should shut up now. I'm almost considering doing save states. At least that was the last one, so I can remember that easily. But you just forget them as soon as the other one goes on. Okay, cool. Again, maybe if you made like a mnemonic, like blow, hit, rock thing would. Okay, I got really lucky there. I must admit that was all luck, because I like chose to memorize the right things. But as I was saying, save states. Again, like on one hand, I was considering save states, but honestly, if me considering save states is like, you don't really know me like on how I like handle that situation, but that is a really big like deal for me, because like save states honestly to me is such a blow to my pride. And there I go, sounding like Vegeta some more. And this is pretty much the entire like Vegeta episode. But like I don't like using save states. That's just me. I mean I can, and I will for like maybe like saving purposes. Like maybe the game can't save well, so I'll save states. But save states because like you failed in a level, it just doesn't like sit right with me. I just feel like it just not as cool. And I think that might screw me over later, because later in the game there's this mini game gauntlet where you have to do all the mini games flawlessly, like in one go, and that might screw me over if I keep the save state policy. So I don't want to say anything that it might like not do later. But I'm just gonna. Oh, there's Chef Kowalski, so happy now. But yeah, I just don't like save states. But that's just me. And hey, we're 5 minutes in. In the last part, I was screwed over, and I got a 1-up. I wasn't even trying. Should practice doing that, because that's another mini game we'll be doing after we beat the game, which is close up. We only have like 3 more levels and a few more stuff, and this is the snail. Not really. I don't even remember what he had to do for this one, actually. Don't think it's. Oh, it'll probably come to me. Yeah, spoiler alert. I don't actually. In fact, funny little story right here. I did so atrociously on my original try of this that I'm actually gonna redo it, because oh my god, like apparently I just missed something super big, and I looked it up and it was like so much more simpler than I was making it, that I just had to do it, because the recording time ended up at 18 minutes because I just didn't know what to do. It was kind of ridiculous, I gotta say, so I'm just gonna redo this. I don't think I said anything interesting, because when do I ever do? I did, however, ramble on about the fact that, like, how this level is particularly dickish, even though it wasn't, because I was just making it harder than it was. And I think that's gonna like ruin my flow, because I actually waited too long, because I'm not exactly in the middle right here. That's like the point that like just satisfies all requirements. But anyways, apparently I just didn't see this, but if you go in here, you can get Coup. I don't know. Something that simple is like screwed me over so badly that oh my gosh, it's almost embarrassing. In fact, it is embarrassing, because that was like a really hard hassle. And yeah, just go through here. That makes that segment pretty easy. However, it makes this segment not that easy. Actually, yeah, decent. Doesn't matter. Just go down here. So yeah, we got Coup. We do need Coup actually. And again, if you didn't know Coup was there, then I'm sorry for you, but maybe just be more observant, like unlike me. And funny thing too, because like in this very video, if I'm not mistaken, I was like rambling about how like I should stop, like I should actually take my own advice, and like I keep on saying that I'm gonna stop like doing so bad, and yet each video I like somehow like managed to top myself in sucking. Like top myself in sucking, rather. Sorry for the bad enunciation. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna lose my power and die. Yep, need that fire, even though you don't really need that fire. I'm just gonna kill everything with it. Apparently not, actually. Never mind. Forget I said anything. And I'm gonna no. Okay. But yeah. Well, yeah. I just managed to like top myself in sucking every single time. It's kind of just embarrassing. Anyways, yeah, like such a simple solution, getting Coup in that one place, is gonna make this mission so much easier, because what I did was I actually had to import Coup, which isn't that much harder, but when you spend like 10 minutes going through the stage 3 times because you're so sure on this one thing that like you get screwed over like that, that just happens, like that just ends up happening. But anyways, so once we're here, you do need you need what's her face, this broom chick, Choo-Choo, yeah, that's right, and use her powers. And then I probably should be like, you need to like swap between Choo and what's her face. So let's go back up and get her. Even though you could do this with Pitch the Bird, but it'd just take much longer. So and I'm over taking time. That's the whole reason I'm doing this again. Anyways, yeah, I think I talked about I think I talked about, I'm not sure if I talked about this yet, but yeah, I'm ready for this Let's Play to be over. Hopefully I haven't talked about this yet, or otherwise it'll just seem like I'm whining too much. But I'm pretty ready for this Let's Play to be over, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think my next Let's Play is gonna be some Paper Mario, just like, you know, getting back to my childhood games, because I know them, and I'm not as good, I'm better at them, which is one thing I must admit, what was it, one thing I must admit, as much as I do like this game, maybe you can't tell because I'm complaining too much, but as much as I do like this game, I've only played it, I've only even beaten it once, so that's like, you know, much less than the normal practice procedures that I go through, freaking Cubans. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm ready to play Paper Mario, something I played to death, because I have a lot to say about that game. Like, unlike this game, because I'm just, like, you know, talking some more. There's these spinning top guys. What can I say about that? Nothing much, because, you know, I haven't really thought about it. There's these bats, and these umbrella people. I'm finally done. And how far are we into this? 4 minutes. Good. That will save me so much time. This is probably going to be actually a short video when I think about it. But anyways, I'd rather have it that way. This has been Skid Flash. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Gonna get this one up because, again, this is the second time I've done this. And I guess this is the second chance, my second chance in doing this too, so it's kind of fitting, right? But F you face, how we end every video. Bye!